Today, join Roberta and Greg as they discover one of Washington State's most popular tourist destinations, majestic Snoqualmie Falls, just 30 minutes away from Seattle, in the historic town of Snoqualmie. Right now, on. Well, this is the pedestrian bridge over the highway here as we approach Snoqualmie Falls. Quite the popular tourist destination. 1.5 million people tour Snoqualmie Falls each year, making it one of the most popular tourist destinations in the state of Washington.
I think a good part of them are here today.
Every last one of them. 1.5 million. It's a nice, beautiful spring day. Supposed to get up to 65 degrees or so. And we'll see how the falls are, if they're really flowing today or not.
They should be.
Yeah, you would think so with the snow melt off in the mountains.
Know.
And yeah, we're about ready to approach the falls. And as you approach from the parking lot, here's your first view of Snoqualmie Falls. So it's not totally raging like it can be. A lot of times when you have some flooding, which happens somewhat often up in this area, they can really be a torrent. This is the Salish Lodge, so it's a nice place to eat a Sunday brunch. I'm sure they're still doing that, and of course stay the night with a view of the falls.
People say it's really a nice restaurant. You know, in the morning you have a breakfast and they come out with this really nice silver carafe of coffee and they pour really high. And then when you have your biscuits or whatever with honey, then they get this honey and they just go shh. And it's just so elegant.
I know.
I can't wait for you to take me.
Why not? Maybe today. Oh no, it's not brunch time, sorry.
You could make it something.
I guess I could.
Yeah, an early birthday.
Right. They also have these lights that shine onto the falls themselves. Of course, the main attraction is the falls themselves, Snoqualmie Falls, but way out there, I do believe we're at the angle of the Olympic Mountains. I could be wrong. That could be the Cascades, but I do think that's the Olympics.
That's true.
And along this nice ridge here. So it's not just the falls themselves, but it's the surrounding areas as well. Along with a railroad trestle. Too cool.
Well, even these little yellow tuft things here, that's really pretty. It's very
the flowers are.
Well, it's very
I don't
wild.
know if it's a weed or not.
Well,
but,
I don't know, but you know, when you look at it, it's kind of like a holly.
Oh, that is, yeah.
But then
yeah.
the yellow, it's very a wild type of thing that you'd get in the mountainous area,
beautiful.
I suppose.
So the nicest walk. In fact, let's get a little closer look, shouldn't we? That's what Bert was just talking about there. Really just delicate. Almost does look like a holly, but it can't be, can it?
Maybe a different species.
It could be. Very nice. Another angle of the falls, kind of the direct on, where you'll be able to see, obviously, if it's Snoqualmie Falls, it's the Snoqualmie River that tumbles into the down below. And always be careful of your steps. There's a double step coming up here. Again, very pleasant. Picked a nice day for weather-wise here, early spring. And you can see the, it's really not the hordes of people that we said there were. There were tourist buses up there, but it looks like they disperse it pretty well here.
Yay for the big area, so that's probably why.
Yeah.
Lots of cars and lots of people, but they're not.
Yeah.
Ooh, this is a good shot.
Yeah. Cool. Certainly the most popular waterfall in the state of Washington, Snoqualmie Falls. And it tumbles down 268 feet. I've also seen 270 feet, but who's counting, right? So like I say, it's flowing pretty good right now. It can really go the total width of those rocks that you see there on melt-offs, and then, maybe an early snow in the mountains, and then it melts off immediately. Then it can really flow over there, and I think they can actually control how much comes over the falls here as well. And then you can see down here too. Not sure where that's coming from. I guess it's probably up from above there. And again, back over to Salish Lodge, and you can see how I can get the view of the just before it crescendos down into the, I'll call it the gorge. I don't know if that's called it. That's what it's called or not, but it is now. As a younger man, I remember my friends and I came up here, and somehow we were able to walk these rocks over here and get behind the falls. It was quite the rush at the time. So you can imagine. Well, of course, you got to get all sorts of different angles here, right, of the falls. And again, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get an angle, go walk down a little bit the path down there, but because there is a path that you can go down below. I think it's 1.4 miles round trip, and then that down below here too. You got some cascades coming down, with a little bit of the rapids over here, eh?
Huh, I don't know. I've never seen that before.
No, I haven't either.
Wow. We've been here many a time.
Many a time. I was trying to think of last time we were here, probably
15 maybe years
15
ago?
years ago.
If
I said maybe 20, but yeah. Remember one time we came up here, up to Carnation and Falls City and so forth, and it was flooding.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that?
Yep.
Cool. All right, well, here we go. I think I can get a little bit better view of the falls, maybe more of a direct on view. So let's see how that works out. Got these set of stairs. First, you go down. One must come up. Although I think there's a easier way. Looks like an even path. Yes. Oh, okay. Now I see how that works. Okay. So you can see how at the falls behind me there. See it there? I don't know if I see it there. Oh yeah, I got a better view coming up this way. More of a straight on view, I think. Again, for a little different viewpoint here of the Salish Lodge there. So come down before the falls take their plummet with all 268 feet of it. down to the water pool and rocks down below. Pretty cool. Yeah, there are little areas here that you can lay down a blanket and have a little picnic, like this little group over here. So nice paved paths to enjoy the falls. So you head down towards the more of the base of the falls, or get the lower parking lot view of it. And I could be wrong on this path here, but let's just go down this a little bit. But nice. Look at this loveliness here, huh? Got some rhododendrons coming out. And these are pretty, whatever they might be. Those rhododendrons are beautiful, aren't they? So a little nice garden setting again where you can eat a picnic here, just relax and so forth. And so we'll see how this trail, how far it goes down. Okay, we lose cement here, so I go into a nice gravel. Interesting. Be cougar and bear aware. So this is where I think is the actual trail that goes further down to the parking lot. So I'm just going to take it just for a little bit here, and just to give you a little bit of a taste of what it would be like to walk down here. But I think this is the 7.7 miles on the way down. Obviously, round trip is going to be 1.4 miles, and so it looks like a really beautiful trail here with the cedars. Always a beautiful tree, isn't it? And getting a little wet here. It's still early spring. Almost getting into a month worth of spring. And so I'll just go around the bend here and give you what you would expect if you wanted to do the whole round trip, which I'm not going to do. Oh, I see. Yeah. So I'm just going to go to this corner here, catch some ivy, all these trees. Look at that. That's nice, isn't it? You can see the ivy creeping up these trees here. Always makes it pretty, but you know, I think they a lot of times end up squeezing the life out of these huge trees. I know they do in the south. Very nice. So if you decided you wanted to go all the way down, you can see that there is going to be a bit of a climb. And so just the little bit I went on is, I don't know if you can see how steep that is. I don't think you can. But, you know, getting a little bit of my breakfast worn off. All right. Here we go. Well, this is what you currently need if you make it all the way to the bottom and back to the top, the 1.4 mile round trip. Oh well, I didn't go all the way, so no need for the call an emergency there. What a beautiful day again. This gives you an idea of some of the... Oh, so that's where we are now. And I went down to about this area here. And so you can take the whole trail down to the lower parking lot. Now, that being said, it's free parking up at the top here. And if you park down below, then it's actually $7 for a carload. So if you want to get a little bit closer to it, expect to pay a little bit for the parking. And like I said, what you come down, you must go back up. You see all those steps. Okay. Endeavor to persevere. Endeavor to persevere. It's not too bad. So, could reward ourselves with some beverage at the top there. I don't know, some cappuccino, maybe. And really, you know, the crowds haven't been too bad. It seemed like when we got here that it'd be just outrageous. But like I say, they disperse it, or it is dispersed pretty well. There you go.
I'm texting a friend.
Oh, okay.
Say
Nice.
hello.
Hi. Up at Snoqualmie Falls, you have a nice gift shop. So the Snoqualmie Falls Gift Shop and Visitor Center. And we'll get to your hours here in a second, but also coffee, ice cream. And ice cream. And some Salish Lodge pastries also made. And over behind these bushes, not in the bushes, but is facilities, your restroom and so forth. And if you don't want to pick the free parking to get closer to the action here, you can pay for parking as well. And this is, as we started the video, we came over that little pedestrian walkway over the highway there. And the very nice gift shop. You can pick up some gifts for folks, maybe some souvenirs. Of course, you got the penny machine here as well. Now, one thing to also remember about this area here, Snoqualmie Falls and North Bend, which is the pretty much, well, Snoqualmie, the town itself, is the closest. North Bend, not too far away. But it's a part, you know, a lot of films have been made here, or television shows. One of the, of course, the biggies that you see Snoqualmie Falls on is Twin Peaks. And oh, you could. I can see a Bigfoot on a Bigfoot if you put them on. Yeah. So anyway, Twin Peaks, and then up in Roslyn, which is up on the pass there, is Northern Exposure. Yeah. Candles and everything. So nice little gift shop here. Hi. And then you can, if you want, you can get some ice cream and pastries and coffee. I think that's what Bert's going for right now, is the pastries. And here's some of the bakery goods, pastries that you can get. That's actually baked up at the Salish Lodge. Of course, espressos and pretty cool. So you got this nice little mural here in the visitor center. along with the gift shop and the snacks. And gives you a little bit of history of Snoqualmie Falls. And you can see that picture beyond there. That's the falls in its peak, where it goes all the way across, where we saw a lot of rocks. Very nice.
An amazing feature.
And you have a video. I think that's probably just a loop video on the falls and the tribe here. Rich history. Cool. And again, the Salish Lodge. Historic Salish Lodge. And one of these days we will have to come and do the brunch. One of these days. Now this is inside the Salish Lodge, and little directions there. So you got a nice bar, and of course reception, checking in. But yeah, this is nice, huh?
Uh-huh. Nice. Good.
Wow. Looks like no one's home, Lucy.
You want me to buy you a chocolate martini?
Oh, okay. And then during the wintertime, then this get a little nice fire going.
Look at this over here. Would you buy me that for my birthday?
Wait, if it was for sale, but I don't think it's for sale, so.
Well, you know, money talks.
And you know it walks.
Isn't that pretty?
Yeah.
Wow. I like that.
Kind of unique too, huh? And then you have the gift shop here at the within the Salish Lodge. Very nice things that you can pick up for people or for yourself, some souvenirs or some t-shirts and sweatshirts, coats. Very nice.
Now here's the restaurant part of the Salish Lodge here in Snoqualmie Falls. You got your spirits, your bar area here. You get your indoor and outdoor restaurant. Lovely.
Historic Snoqualmie. The town of. Just outside of Snoqualmie Falls, obviously. Or should be obvious, I guess. Yeah, we're in downtown Snoqualmie, and this is the got the Northwest Railway Museum, and this is a town of all sorts of railroad cars and old engines. We just passed a bunch of them that were kind of all rusted out and so forth, but this is the museum itself, and obviously you can go in and find out how much that is in a minute here. But you also have these nice sidewalks to walk up and down. It must have been quite the railway town at one time. Look at that tree. Ah, it's beautiful. Oh, it's full bloom there, huh? Some beautiful flora here in the town of Snoqualmie as well. Nice gazebo over there. More flowering trees. See Old Glory in the background there. Nice garden with looks like maybe some tulips over there. Neat. Again, we're at the Northwest Railway Museum, and this is the U.S. Plywood 2662 compound mallet steam locomotive, and this was manufactured in November of 1925, and you can see it as it goes down here. All right, we'll go this way here first. Pretty cool. And you can actually get a nice look inside the engineer's box there. Pretty sure it wasn't called box, but that's the only thing that came to my mind at the time. And you can see the cars as they go down to the end here.
All aboard! Look at this old door. Wow.
Yeah.
That's been around longer than me, honey.
Well, I doubt that. But,
love
it's
you.
broken just like you.
I know.
Yeah.
The phone I just took the other day, that broke me.
Yeah.
This is cool.
Remember when you took a train ride when you were a little kid?
I was 5 years old, and just my mom and I were going to go from California to Oaks, North Dakota, and we got to sleep on the train, and we got to go in between the train and go jiggle, 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 jiggle in between all the cars. And then when we got to the, I don't know what you call it, the restaurant part of it, the conductor came out with a little box of Frosted Flakes. He opened the box and poured milk in it. I was like, that was the first time I ever seen anything like that when I was just 5. That was a long time ago.
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh, it was exciting.
Yeah. That would be the dining car that she was trying to talk about.
Oh, exactly. Yeah, I knew that.
You know, can't get enough of this sugar pops or this tree right here.
That's for
Can't get enough of them
sure.
Sugar pops. Sugar pops. Was it sugar pops you had, or was it corn flakes?
Can't get enough of that sugar pop. That is a beautiful
this
tree.
Is nice. Well, isn't this a beauty? We're catching this in full bloom. I wonder how old this tree is. I'll look at some of the... Too cool. And this is outside the Railway Museum, Northwest Railway Museum. Oh, the old milk tins. I know that's not what they were called. Yeah. Oh, look at that. I wasn't expecting
It's
this.
small, but
Yeah.
it's quaint.
Oh. Yeah, I got your old... Remember when you cooked on one of those? I know.
Yeah,
I know you were young when that when you did.
You're gonna get in trouble.
Yeah, why not? Okay, well, not sure what that is, but
That's
it's
neat.
pretty cool. Yeah, somebody tell me what that is.
That's for track signals.
Oh, is that what that is?
I think so. Look at this. And no, I did not have this when I was
Looks like your luggage.
even a kid.
Yeah,
Maybe.
a stack of luggage. I think they were said that the depot opened in 1890, and it was from Seattle to here in Snoqualmie. The passenger train was active till the 1920s.
Oh wow, yeah, I wouldn't doubt that.
Oh, look at this. Levers for the track changes. Well, that looks complex. Oh yeah, look up there.
Here's my family. See?
Yeah, and there's you.
Thanks, honey. I just love you so much.
Well, this is the Snoqualmie totem pole, and it was carved in 1936. Very colorful. As you can see the train cars behind it there. And the other thing that they've added to the museum here, I don't know if added, but you got a Army medical service train car as well. Ambulance kitchen car. Interesting. And of course, you have the historic downtown area of Snoqualmie itself. We decided to eat lunch here at the Snoqualmie Falls Brewery, and they got this nice mural on the outside of their building here, and of course big old truck coming by. So it looks like they have where you can gather outside and so forth, get your beers and such, and just sit inside as well. And so we're gonna try it out, and we'll let you know. We're gonna split some a hamburger and fish and chips.
Gotta put lots of lemon on those little puppies.
Yeah, we're on the at Snoqualmie Falls Brewery, and one of the higher rated restaurants here in Snoqualmie. So what we decided to do is split the fish and chips and just a regular burger there. I forget what they call it, but
Snoqualmie burger.
Pretty good. Snoqualmie burger, that's right, yeah. So both come with fries, and looks like a couple of nice pieces of fish there. How's the fries?
Well, since we've been on a diet, I haven't had one for a while.
It's like probably heaven, huh?
Heaven!
Yeah. Ooh, the tartar sauce, yeah.
Oh, so
Okay,
good.
well, then we'll try why don't you try that fish and chips here? Or the fish, part of the chips. Dip it in the sauce. Okay. So we're going to give a little review here. Ooh, that looks hot.
Tasty.
Tasty. Good.
Good.
Yeah, okay. So far, so good. So good. So good. And the hamburger, the Snoqualmie burger.
Let us see. I think there's some cheese in there, red onion, tomato. We held the lettuce
Yeah.
because it hurts my tummy.
Yeah.
Here we go. That's good.
Hey.
Mmm.
So it really is. Okay.
I like it a lot.
Good. So we'll say we'll give it a 2 thumbs up for here at the Snoqualmie Brewery. Snoqualmie Falls Brewery. There we go. Okay, we have a amendment to the review there for the Snoqualmie Falls Brewery, which we didn't have any brews. Maybe that was half the problem. But originally we had a 2 thumbs up on the fish and chips and the Snoqualmie burger.
Because I was hungry. That's why we gave it 2 thumbs.
That's pretty much it, because we're kind of on a diet. Not anymore after that. But yeah, what are you going to give it? So we had 2 thumbs up. We're not even going to do a thumb and a half.
No.
I think we're going to put it down to a thumb.
1 thumb.
A thumb.
Well, the thing is, it was $20 for a burger and fries, and the burger wasn't very big, or not like a big old piece of tomato in there and pickles and everything. No. And so that was $20, and I went, okay. And then I don't know, the fish and chips. Fish was okay.
Fish was okay. The fries was the best part of it, though, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, you like the fries,
Yeah, they were good.
Yeah. We had the lettuce held, and maybe that would have given it the look of a bigger burger. I don't know.
Yeah, but still, that pretty spindly little piece of tomato in there.
Yeah, so it was a fairly high rated here for the Snoqualmie by TripAdvisor. I think TripAdvisor was a little bit wrong on that. Although we saw a bunch of sandwiches go by that we should have got a sandwich, or maybe did the appetizers. I know they had some wings and such. We probably should have went that route.
Maybe next time.
Maybe next time.
Okay.
All right. Well, we'll see you on the road.
Next up, join Roberta and Greg on the road to the beautiful and exciting Columbia River Gorge National Scenic Area with a full-on review of the Best Western Plus Columbia River Inn at Cascade Locks, Oregon. See you then.